Your AirPods aren't connected, I think.
No, my AirPods are connected. That's why I'm quiet.
Bro. Alright, I need
Yeah,
to turn you up. Hold on. Talk.
talk, talk,
Talk. Talk.
talk, talk,
Talk.
talk,
You are
talk.
maxed out right now.
Hmm?
Girly. Girly, you are maxed out. Volume
I'm
wise.
girly.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
Yeah, don't tell
I
me
need
that
that, like,
again.
Minecraft vibing music again. Here it is. I've got
Mine.
it. I found it.
You should
Copy
do the four and a
away.
half hour one.
Sorry, this is the hour
Or
16 one. You can switch it if you want the other one instead. Is it loud enough? I don't
hour
know if it. I can't tell.
zero.
I can't. I don't hear it yet, so I can't tell if it's. That's the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. New study session. 50 questions this time. All right, 50 questions.
Only studying by oh,
Should I do categories? Nah, I don't want to do categories. I don't want to get stuck
why
on a bunch
not
of like
though?
engine information ones.
No, because okay, go to new study session, specific categories, question mode, and then from there you can choose what category you want to study. That's what
Yeah,
I've been doing. If you don't
but
want to practice,
if I
like,
do practice questions more first, then I can figure out what I'm bad at and do more of those. I think it'll be better.
yes. I mean, it's your choice. It's
Apparently, I'm
your.
bad at aircraft performance, specifically weight and balance and stability. But I think that's just because of
That's
that
where
one
I'm
question
weak
with the
too.
lateral stability thing. The other thing is weather, flight operations, and flight planning. I'm bad at apparently. But airplane
Okay,
systems and
FR
FAA regulations, aircraft performance, stalls and spins, I'm great at.
okay,
Apparently,
the
I'm
airport
100%.
ops was it's a little dumb. I
I'm
can't
going
lie.
random questions. I'm doing 50. Yeah, this music's pretty good. I wonder if it's loud enough on stream. Um, how do I play this back without like it being weird? Spins I'm great at.
Okay,
Apparently
the
I'm
air,
100. I think it's loud enough. I think so. Okay. I think it's loud enough. That's the key. All right. Question numero uno. After experiencing a power plant failure at night. Wow, worst nightmare. Wow. First question. One of the primary considerations should include planning the emergency approach and landing to an unlighted portion of an area, maneuvering to and landing on a lighted highway or road, turning off all electrical switches to save the battery power for landing. Well, let's hope not that. Okay, apparently. What? Primary
you
consideration should be
choose.
planning the emergency approach and landing to an unlighted portion of an area. Nah, I'm
Yeah,
going straight for the highway with lights, bro. I'm
yeah,
not
that's what
landing.
I was thinking too when I got that question. I was like, damn, you're gonna land at
What do
night
you mean gonna land
in
an
an
unlighted
area that's
portion?
not
I can't tell if that's a
because
lake, if that's like the trees, or if it's some farmer's field. I'm gonna hit a cow. Like,
or
mm.
someone that could actually be someone's house with like
You
all the
could just be
lights
right
off
in their bedroom
too.
window. So no, I am going for the highway. Believe me.
See, that's why I thought that was a stupid question because
That is a stupid question. Duh.
like I don't know. I don't know why the answer would be unlighted, but
Because we hate it.
I
That's
don't
why.
know.
Figure 15. What is your distance from climb to cruise? Oh, no. No. Airport pressure altitude is 4,000 feet. Temperature is 0 degrees. Cruise pressure altitude is 8,000 feet. Cruise temperature is negative 10 Celsius. I already hate this. I already hate this so much. Okay. Outside air temperature is 0 degrees Celsius. Wait. Wait, I'm supposed to go by. Oh, I hate this already so much. Time, fuel, distance to climb. No, I just need distance, right? So what? I need to subtract. So I go from the departure one, the temperature, up to the pressure altitude, then across to 0. Time minus minute. Time in minutes, distance in nautical miles. Because they went up 1400. And they're... Okay, and then you do a... You bring it over to the temperature again. So they brought it over to 0 degrees. And that's the departure. And you subtract that from... Hold on. Wow, a little late there, aren't you? This bot sending me a message saying that the stream started thing. Whatever. Okay, I'm turning up the bot. I'm turning up the music. See if this is better. No, louder. 60%. Let's go. We're gonna be banging Minecraft music, eh? All right. I really do hate this. Let's see. This is one of those skip it questions, you know? Wow, this Minecraft music is way better.
Is this a 4.5-hour version?
Nah, it's the hour 16 one. You could put the 4-hour version on if you want,
I played the hour 16 one yesterday.
Yeah. Airport pressure altitude is 4,000. So I'm going from airport 0 and 4,000. So I'm going from 0 up to 4,000. And then following it along to... Wow.
Well, I don't know why I was going to say
wow. My bad. Excuse you.
I just love myself that much, I guess.
Bring it to 0? No. I still don't understand. Wow. Cruise outside air temperature is 0. Yeah. Fuel time and distance to climb. I don't understand. Oh, you bring it over to the line and then down. I am so stupid. And you subtract it, right? You subtract it. Distance to climb 20 minus 2. Okay, 18. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, got it now. So I take the airport and I go 0 up to 4,000 and I bring it over to distance. So I go 0 to 4,000 and I bring it all the way across the distance. And it's going to give me about 5 miles. About. Okay. Probably slightly more. Like 5.2 or something like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take the 18,000 to the negative 10. 8,000, sorry. Oh, hello, who there?
Hi.
It's Jeffrey again.
It's Jeff again.
Oh, wow, I see how it is. Okay, bye.
No! No, don't leave us. We're lonely.
It's Jeff again.
Wow. Oh, for the second time.
The audacity.
Jeez. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. 0 up to 8,000.
What was I doing? 0.
0. 8,000 across to about here. That's about at a half. So it's 10
You're
and a half.
about at a half.
10 and a half minus 5. 10 and a half
wow,
minus 5 would give me 5 and a half. I'm going to call it 6.
Average.
Hey, I got it right. Let's go. All right.
I think you should just round it up to 9 because that's usually what people do when they say that.
Where is longitudinal stability measured? Wait, where? This question, hold up. Where is longitudinal stability is measured?
Do you English?
Yeah, no, there is no English here. Look at this. Where is longitudinal stability is measured?
Yes, Daniel, I'm aware. There is no English. English doesn't exist.
Grammar hard. Okay, grammar hard. Very hard. To the emphasis of hard. Okay.
That makes me
Longitudinal
hungry.
stability is measured about the lateral axis. See, I know that now. Because I got it wrong last time.
Hey,
Figure
good. I'm glad you're
11.
learning.
I'm learning so much. If the cruise altitude is 7,500 feet, using 64% power at 2,500 RPM, what would be the range with 48 gallons of usable fuel?
W.
The answers are 645 miles, 810 miles, or 635 miles.
You should choose other and put W.
Other. There is no other. You get A,
Well-
B, and C. That's all you get.
Well, then I guess you're just gonna fail because the answer is W.
Well, we're in the 7,500 foot category, and we're at 2,500 RPM, which is 64% power. So we got 48 gallons of fuel. 48 gallons. So we're going 121 knots true airspeed, and we're burning 7.1 gallons per hour.
I'm just gonna agree with you because I'm not a pilot.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Always agree with the pilot. The pilot's usually right.
Except if it involves crashing the plane.
Oh, well, no, the pilot's probably right about that, too.
No, the pilot's wrong. I'd rather
So,
jump out of this plane and land like a pancake than crash.
48 gallons divided by 7.1 gallons.
Why didn't he land
per
as a
hour.
waffle?
You would rather land as a waffle?
I said, why didn't he?
6.76.
Oh. Because pancakes are flatter, but waffles are superior.
6.76
Mm,
hours
fair.
times, what was it, 121 knots true? Gives me, donk, 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 818 miles.
Do you even thonk?
So 800, it should be 810
No,
miles,
I
then,
was
right?
stoned.
But is there more calculations here? Oh, wait, there's literally a chart on the side. I did not have to do that math. I really should have looked at the rest of the chart before I did that. Wow, it says 810. I did
Nice
not.
job, Daniel.
I just needed to look to the right. 2 more columns.
Using the study materials well.
Yes. I am better than the study materials. I math, okay?
You didn't math, Google mathed.
No, what do you mean? I did that mentally.
Yeah, okay, Daniel.
There's no proof.
The only thing you're doing mentally is being
I wonder what the
told.
stream would do if I rewinded just a little bit.
Turns off stream history. Nope, you can't replay it. Which is true with respect to a high or low pressure system? Ooh, here's
Medium.
fun. A low pressure area or trough is an area of descending air. A high pressure area or ridge is an area of descending air. No, not that one. High pressure area or ridge is an area of rising air. I'm gonna call it that because a trough is like where stuff doesn't move, not descending
Trough
air.
is what you feed pigs and cows out of.
Bro, I forgot about pressures.
Peer pressure. Or peer pressure, peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
Well, it's not trough. Why would high pressure be a ridge though? Because it's cold
Because
air.
when you
cold air, it's
um,
dense, it's high pressure, right?
when
which
you
means it's
get
not a
pressured very
ridge.
highly, you do something you'll regret.
It shouldn't be a ridge. Okay, well, I'm wrong. Cool. Upon departure, you're notified by air traffic control that your transponder is intermittent. Can you continue to your intended destination located in Class Bravo airspace? Negatory.
I'm gonna say probably not.
No, you need an operating transponder to operate in Class Bravo airspace. That's the big airport. B for big. That's like Boston.
No, it's B for Borg.
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 Borg. Very Borg.
A pilot in command of a civil aircraft may not allow any object to be dropped from that aircraft in flight unless the PIC has permission to drop an object over private property, or unless reasonable precautions have been taken to avoid injury to property, or if it creates a hazard. I think it's hazard. So you could drop it anywhere as long as it doesn't create a hazard, right? Hey, let's go!
I'm gonna send a Snapchat to Carlos about this general voice chat and say, you're missing out.
Yeah, he is missing out. A conviction for possession of marijuana could affect your pilot certificate in what capacity?
Definitely it won't. It won't do that at all. Nope.
No?
Nope. Just click next.
I believe it's suspension or revocation. Yeah. Because it's still federal.
Well, it probably is
federally
because
illegal.
I mean, it probably is that, but...
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no.
I fully support that.
Whenever it says refer to figure, I'm just like, oh no, it's going to be one of those.
Download all figures.
Download the figures. The figures. Figures. Figures.
It's kind of like when you see the word fragile, you have to just pronounce it fragile. Fragile.
It must be Italian.
Yes.
Exiting a runway.
No wonder Ferraris and Lamborghinis are so fragile.
Fragile. Fragile. Exiting a runway, you are clear the active runway when you pass which marking? Yes. Yes. Totally this one. The ILS critical area. No,
now, wouldn't it be awkward if it was just pronounced fragile?
Fragile.
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 That's what Daniel's gonna name his child.
I hope not, jeez. It is common to see extremely reliable automated systems in modern flight decks today. This can be an issue with the human factor because humans are being trained to rely solely on the automation. Humans tend to sleep on the job while the automation manages the aircraft. Or
that's concerning.
Where humans are characteristically poor monitors of automated systems. I think I'm gonna... What? Bro.
I think it's the first one.
I thought so too, but it's not.
Oh, really?
I was wrong.
Hold on.
Okay,
don't,
I guess
don't
it all
spoil
comes
it.
down
Let me
to
see
how
what
you
the
word
stream
it.
says.
Because humans are being trained... Okay, we're not being trained to, but like at the same time, the systems do train you to like rely on them. You know what I mean? Like people do tend to rely on it.
So it's a catch-22.
Yeah, basically you're wrong. All the time. No matter what you put, you're wrong. That's how the FAA works, I'm telling you. Everything's wrong.
Just like the government.
Well, yeah. An air traffic control responder is not to be used unless it has been tested, inspected, and found to comply with the regulations within the preceding... I believe it's 20... No, pedostatic systems 24 calendar months. Transponders are 12. Oh, it is 24. I could have sworn it pedostatic was the 24 calendar months.
You're fired. Daniel, you're fired.
Apparently I am. I just studied this too, that's the sad thing.
You're definitely fired.
Which is correct concerning preventative maintenance when accomplished by a pilot.
Which is correct, not Daniel.
Records of preventative maintenance must be entered in the FAA-approved flight manual. A record of preventative maintenance is not required, or a record of preventative maintenance must be entered in the maintenance records. I think it's for maintenance records. Yes? Okay, boom. Refer to figure 2. Nice. This doesn't look too bad. Select the correct statement regarding stall speeds. The airplane will stall. A. 10 knots higher in a power on 60-degree bank with gear and flaps up than with gear and flaps down. Okay. Power on. Okay.
Power on.
Why is there 2? Oh, gear and flaps up or down. Okay. Gear and flaps up. Power on. gear and flaps
Just remove
up,
the flaps. You don't need those.
60 degrees of bank, 10 knots higher with gear and flaps up than with gear and flaps down.
Just take the flaps
Knots?
off. You don't need those.
I mean, technically, no, you don't. But that's another story for another day. 10 knots higher. Okay, so 88 versus 76.
I'm gonna
That's
go buy a
miles per hour.
box
Wait,
truck.
76 or 66? That's true. So the first one. Hey! Probably, I took a risk there. I should have probably read the other ones first and made sure a different one wasn't more correct, but hey.
Gonna go buy a box truck.
Buy a box truck. I want a box truck. Can I carry boxes in it?
Oh.
You can't carry boxes in your box truck?
No.
That's illegal.
What a word.
You're illegal.
Well.
Wait, where's Carlos?
Wait, hold up. When flying low over hilly terrain, ridges, or mountain ranges, the greatest potential danger from turbulent air occurs. Currents will usually be encountered on the leeward side when flying with a tailwind. Apparently, it's when you're flying.
Oh,
into
I'm
the
just
wind.
now seeing these messages in the memes chat from 5:30. Daniel, Boston is fun.
Oh,
Boston is fun.
Yes, Daniel.
when did I say that?
I
Uh-oh.
On 5:30, 2022. I've been. It bored me.
Oh. For a given bank angle of bank, whatever, in any airplane, okay, the load factor imposed in a coordinated constant altitude turn is constant and the stall speed decreases, is constant and the stall speed increases, varies with the rate of turn. Nah, it's C. Boom. Let's go. You've had a VFR cross-country flight planned for several days to go visit a friend, but the weather has been bad. It has finally cleared up, but you've been at work and you're tired. How can you minimize the risk with this flight? Don't go. Don't go. How about that? But that's not an option. They don't give me an option to don't go. But that's the correct answer is don't go.
Just don't.
Just don't. That's the correct answer.
Yes, just
You
don't.
should, but you should postpone the flight and try again another day. Or you could pound an energy drink and bring your friend to sing songs at the top of your lungs to keep you awake. I think that's
I
what
think
Carla and I
that's
are doing.
the answer. That is the answer
that is
right there.
definitely it. VFR cruising altitudes are required to be maintained when flying.
Bring a friend.
They're
so every
not
time you
required, I don't believe.
Bring a friend, so every time you start to fall asleep, they slap you across the face.
More than 3,000 AGL based on magnetic course. Yes, because it's above ground level, not meeting the sea level, and it's on magnetic course, not magnetic.
I like to be above ground level too, because if I'm below ground level, that means I'm dead.
Or you're in a valley, a very big valley.
Death Valley.
Uh-oh, not one of these. Van Dyke Airport is.
Ha.
Van Dyke Airport is.
Ha.
Van Dyke Airport
Ha!
is a restricted military stage field within a restricted airspace. Negatory. It is a non-public use airport. I believe it's that one. Restricted to use by private and recreational pilots. That's not true. It's non-public use. There we go. Boom. While on an IFR flight, a pilot emerges from a cloud to find himself within 300 feet of a helicopter.
Well, bye, Kobe.
Oh, no. That is not a good day. That is not a good day. Which of the following alternatives best illustrates the macho reaction? He flies a
it's
little
just us,
closer
Daniel.
just to show him. He is not too concerned. Everything will be all right. He quickly turns away and dives to avoid collision. Macho would be
Or
flying a
he
little
just screams
closer.
yeet.
Yeah, I think that is the Macho reaction. Yeet! And gets a little closer. Hey, buddy, what's up? 300
Just
feet
checking
is
it
like
on you, bud.
super, super close. Like for aircraft, that's like your life is flashing before your eyes if you're 300
Just
feet
checking
away.
in to see if you're doing all right, bud.
Hey, how's that rotor craft going? How's that spinny boy doing up there? Still spinning? Okay, cool. See ya.
Helicopters are just Mazda RX-8s and RX-7s of the sky.
They're just Doritos waiting to blow up.
You better check your apex seals.
You better check the Jesus nut. You know why they call it the Jesus nut? It's the nut at the top of the helicopter rotor that holds it all together. And if it fails, the only thing that will save you is Jesus.
Yes.
So yeah.
Oh,
which of the
Carla
following?
dipped.
Yeah, I guess so. Which of the following is the final step of the DECIDE model for effective risk management and aeronautical decision making? Evaluate.
I don't know.
At higher elevation airports, the pilot should know that indicated airspeed should be increased to compensate for the thinner air.
Wow, this box truck is actually cheap.
I'm stupid. Cool. When a dashed blue circle surrounds an airport on a sectional aeronautical chart, it will depict the boundary of class
Any idea what it took to get in here? Not as far as you can go.
Delta airspace.
There's still a few
Refer to
million
figure
miles.
64.
Over. Is that the
Oh,
only
here
way
we
you
go
can
again, the
see it?
If I had-
268.
See me fail?
If I had
ATC
$24,000, I would buy this.
How many thousand?
24.
Thousand for a box truck?
Yep.
Make it into a house.
That's the point.
You still live with your parents, but it'll be like in their driveway instead of in their house.
In the apartment parking lot.
just like, no. I'm pretty sure the agreement says we can park a vehicle, right? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you just never said I can't park my house there.
You didn't say I
You
couldn't.
can't stop me if I live in my
All right.
car.
ATC issues the clearance. Piper 67 Bravo Lima, fly heading, runway heading. Climb and maintain 2,000 feet.
A pretty small box truck, though.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 8. You're going to turn to the left.
No, you're gonna turn to the left. And
To the
I'm
left,
gonna
to the
turn to the
left.
right.
Everything I own in a box to the
You're
left.
gonna turn to your left, and
Slide
I'm
to the
gonna
left,
turn
it's
to my
electric.
right.
Slide to the right, it's electric.
No, Daniel, see? You turn to your left, and I'll turn to my right. Therefore, we'll avoid a collision.
That makes sense to me. The center of gravity of an aircraft can be determined by which of the following methods? Dividing total moments by total weights. No.
What's happening here?
Math
I
is
know,
happening
I know.
here right now.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah, you wanna know something funny?
What?
When I bought this stuff to make my desk, you know who checked me out at the Home Depot?
You got someone checking you out?
Yeah, it was Josh.
It was Josh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Note that.
Well, that's funny because this receipt here says Josh.
It's probably a
That's
different
during-
Josh.
No,
Bet
there is
you
no
it's
other
not.
Josh.
I
What do you
bet
mean
you
there
it
is no
was
other
that
Josh? What happened to ProDesk Josh?
I do not remember checking anyone out at the Home Depot. When was this?
Hold on, let me get the receipt and I can tell. Oh, wait, I think I threw it out. Crud.
Aww.
Oh, I can look it up in the Home Depot app.
Oh my goodness.
So this wasn't recent.
Down,
No.
down, 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 down,
No.
down.
That makes sense.
It was definitely not recent.
Dividing total arms by total moments. No. That's not right. We need the arms. No. No. We need the arm. So we gotta divide total moments by total weight. Yeah, okay. That doesn't make any sense, though. You gotta divide the weights individually, I guess. You have to subtract and add the arms, and then... Yeah, okay, whatever. For internal cooling, reciprocated aircraft engines are especially dependent on the circulation of lubricating oil or
Is there
a
no game
properly
tonight?
functioning... What?
Is there no game tonight?
This is my game. I am studying hard.
What a boring game.
Extra hard.
Sounds very lame.
This is gonna... Because I gotta pass this test first try.
You-
Because
you
it
s-
costs
you
like
sound like- you sound like-
several $100
you sound like
to
a-
take this test, so...
You sound like a nerd right now, Daniel.
Okay, just wait till the end of June,
only
and then
nerds
I'll
study.
be done. I'll be a commercial pilot at the end of June, so...
Cool guys
Oh,
play
hey,
video
you're gonna fly me
Nerds
around?
study.
No. It means
Be cool, Daniel.
I can make money, but not really, because commercial pilots can't do anything unless they get hired by an airline.
Go apply
Be the
for
cooler
JetBlue.
Daniel, and not nerd Daniel.
Apply for JetBlue.
Yeah, I'm sure JetBlue would love this random guy from Maine with 250 hours.
Man, you never know.
Wow.
Gotta start somewhere.
Forever's gotta start somewhere. It's a good song.
I'm gonna go.
Wow, that's lame of you. You should
Yeah,
study.
goodbye.
Wow,
other
you're not
stuff
even
with
gonna
me.
wait until I can find the receipt and tell you what day it was.
Wow.
Absolutely not. Goodbye.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with
Wow.
circulation of lubricating oil, because it's internal cooling. Cowl flaps would be external cooling. So yeah, fouling of spark plugs is more apt to occur if the aircraft throttle is advanced very abruptly, descends from an altitude with no mixture adjustment, gains altitude with no mixture adjustment. I'm gonna go with
I'm gonna say,
gains,
yeah,
because they'll be too rich.
yeah.
Got it.
It could go the other way too, though.
Nah, because as you go up in the air's thinner. And if the air's thinner, well, now it means that you're putting too much fuel in. Because before it was the right amount of fuel, but now it's too much. And if you're putting too much fuel in, that's what fouls the plugs.
Actually, you're right, because thinking about it, when people do those Pikes Peak runs,
They foul plugs.
yeah,
Yeah.
badly,
Because
because
they're putting their fuel way too rich.
yeah, because they have to like dumb it down.
Yeah, you need less fuel to be more efficient and run properly, because you're putting too much fuel in. It actually cools down the engine too much, and you don't get proper combustion, so you're making less power. That's why people put cold air intakes, and that's why turbos exist, because it compresses the air, so you can use more fuel and make more power.
Correct.
More boom boom, more boom boom, boomity boomity boom. The low-level significant weather prog at 00 Zulu indicates that the eastern half of Texas will likely experience... Alright. Where is it? Low-level significant weather for 00 Zulu. 00 Zulu. Eastern half of Texas is number 3. We got a red line. We got a red circle even. Not even a circle. A red blob. And you know what the red blob means? It means ceilings less than 1,000 feet. And or visibility less than 3 miles. AKA not VFR. Boom. Cool. What is maximum ramp weight? It's the maximum weight exclusive of usable fuel, correct? I think.
I don't know.
No, it is. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's the maximum zero fuel weight plus usable fuel. Yeah. Opposite. I'm dumb. Okay. Figure 28. 28. If the glide slope becomes inoperative during the ILS runway 31 procedure at Delta Sierra Mike, what MDA applies? Oof. ILS runway 31. Okay. At Des Moines, Iowa. Okay. If the glide slope becomes inoperative, what MDA applies? Alright, so we got the glide slope here. And And if we're doing the ILS, our decision altitude is 1,158 feet. No. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. And 18 RVR. But if that becomes inoperative, what is our minimum descent altitude? I think it would be the one for the localizer, which is 1,320, unless there is a note that says otherwise.
Did Josh change his name?
He made it like a weird font, yeah. Okay, so
Can't
for
find it.
inoperative lights, okay, I don't care about that. There's no notes, so I'm guessing it's gonna be 1320. Let's go with that. Hey, I'm right, just like that. Boom. Cool.
There we go. I'll just put Josh.
Joshy washy. No. Oh, it's yeah, it's. You might not be able to mention him anymore because he changed it. Yeah, we can't mention him anymore. That's so lame. That's so lame. I'm gonna mention him now, just because of that. It's all his fault. Where is he? Where is he? I'm gonna do it right now. Come on. Where is he?
Yeah, I don't even see him.
Okay, you know what? His last message was probably in the Fall Guys channel.
Oh, right here. Found him.
Yeah. He made it weird font. I hate it. I hate the weird font. Make it
Agreed.
stop! Okay. If the airplane attitude initially tends to return to its original position after the elevator control is pressed forward and released,
A burnout.
the airplane displays positive
Traction
dynamic
control error.
stability, neutral or positive static stability. Positive dynamic stability, I believe, is the correct answer. Nope, it's static. Dang it, I forgot. Static is the one where even without you... No, static is the one where if you mess it up, it'll fix itself. Dynamic is where it just won't. Yeah, okay. Correct. Figure 35. Determine the approximate ground roll at 70 degrees Fahrenheit, sea level, 3,400 pounds, 16 knot headwind. Oh, this shouldn't be too difficult here. Okay. 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yes, well, I mean, the creepers were a mistake.
Carlos finally answered me, and he goes, "Oh no, dot dot dot. What a shame."
And I accidentally did it on the log, so it was like
Oh, this one again. All right, we got outside air temperature in Fahrenheit, 70 degrees. Then we got sea level is the bottom line. And then we've got 3,400 and 16 knots. 70 sea level, 3,400, 16. Okay, 70. Sea level
Indubitably.
right here. Then we go up to 34. Pretty much. Oh, wait, hold on. We went across. Wait, where were we? Oh, goodness. These stupid graphs hurt my head so much. Right here. Okay. And then
Graphs
basically
hurt my head
following
too,
this
it's
to
okay.
34. Oh, gosh. It hurts so much. Right across to here. And then down
I
to
bet it
16
does, Daniel.
knots. 10, 15, like 16-ish. I'd call it
That's
1,200
illegal.
and fit. Oh, 1,200. So what's that? 13, 14, 15. So 1,300 ish.
Needs to be above 18.
What? Ground roll. Oh, that's over a 50-foot obstacle. Ground roll is approximately 53% of it. So I had to do math, big math. Yeah, if I just read the stupid chart, I'd know that. Goodness. What is the flight visibility observed by the pilot in the following PIREP? Okay, we are at EA. We're at. Oh goodness, weather. I can't read weather. Overcast. Time. I got that. Time. 1550. Flight level. 013. So that's 1,300 feet. Type Cessna 650. It's a big airplane. That's one of the citations, I believe. Sky condition is overcast at 300. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Weather. Visibility 2 statute miles. 2 statute miles. Boom. Under what circumstance may ramp weight exceed the published maximum takeoff weight? When the aircraft is loaded to the 0 fuel weight plus all usable fuel on board. What? Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's the only one that makes sense. Basically, it means that you can be heavier than what you're legally allowed to take off at, as long as you burn that fuel before you take off, and so that you weigh less enough. Flying at a 30-degree bank
Is that
angle.
a fat joke?
Yeah. Lose some weight, Jeffrey. Jeez.
Shaving your beard is like having your first period. It's the day you've been officially become a woman.
Oof. Alrighty then. Flying at 30-degree bank angle, the gear is lowered and the airspeed drops by 10 knots. What happens to the rate of turn? Okay, so the airspeed has dropped, which means the rate of turn
What do you expect from a game?
also drops. No, it remains the same. No, it increases. Ah! It's the opposite. It's the opposite. Airspeed down, rate of turn up. Right, because it's a rate of turn with in time. Degrees per second. Dang.
I'll give you degrees per second.
What are the most common high lift devices? Flaps. Figure 51. Here we go again. When taxiing up to an active runway, you are likely to be clear of the ILS critical area when short of which symbol? H. I know that. Oh, well, apparently it's not. It's gotta be C then. Oh, well, H is already on there. Wait, did I completely miss that there was an H right there in front of my face? Cool. An aircraft leaving ground effect during takeoff will experience an increase in induced drag and a decrease in performance. Yes. Affirmative. Figure 9er. During a normal climb, or using a normal climb, how much fuel would be used from engine start to 12,000 feet pressure altitude? Well, I guess it depends how fast you taxi, doesn't it? No, sorry. 12,000 feet pressure altitude, huh? Aircraft weight's 3,800 pounds. Pressure altitude's 4,000. Temperature's 26. So 3,800, 4,000, 26. Wait, where does the temperature come into play here? I don't think it does. I don't think temperature matters at all. All that matters is 3,800 pounds at 4,000 feet pressure altitude. Oh, gotcha.
No, I gotcha.
This is at 26 degrees Celsius. You have to add 12. Wait, you have to increase the time, fuel, and distance by 10% for each 10 degrees Celsius above standard, and we're at 16 degrees, so that's 11 degrees above above standard. 'Cause standard is 15. Dang. 25 inches
Damn.
full throttle. Oh, that stinks. Okay, so I have to
You
increase
stink.
by 10%. So I am climbing
You're climbing. That's
to
weird.
4,000. No, from 4,000. From 4,000 to 12,000. How much fuel be used from engine start to 12,000 feet? Add 12 pounds of fuel for engine start. And this is answers in pounds? Yeah, okay. So what? I subtract the 12? Because that's from sea level. So I need to subtract 12. But I'm adding 12 for that. So I basically don't have to do that at all. To 12,000 feet is 51 pounds of fuel. And then add 10%. Because we're 10 degrees above standard. So add another 5. So it's 56. Let's call it 58 pounds. Hey, let's go. The required pre-flight action relative to weather reports and fuel requirements is applicable to any flight not in the vicinity of an airport. Boom. Basically, if you leave the area of an airport, you have to do the weather stuff. If the ground wire between the magneto and the ignition switch becomes disconnected, the engine cannot be started with a switch in both, will not operate on one magneto, could accidentally start if the propellers move with fuel in the cylinder. Yes, the last one. It could start. If you get rid of the ground, it'll just start. So basically, Jeffrey, it's super easy to hotwire an airplane. All you have to do is get rid of the ground, and it will start.
So what you're telling me is I can just go play GTA and steal a cargo plane.
You basically can, because honestly, in the smaller planes, there's no like dash panel, right? Like the wires are just kind of exposed on the back of there. You could just reach around and rip that off if you wanted to.
Give it a little reach around.
Yep. During departure, under conditions of suspected low-level wind shear, a sudden decrease in headwind will cause. Okay, you're leaving, you're departing, right? Low-level wind shear. You're going to have a sudden decrease in headwind. So you're going to have a decrease in headwind. You're going to have a loss in airspeed equal to the decrease in wind velocity. Yes. Yes. Cool. What values are used for winds aloft forecasts? Is it magnetic direction and knots, true direction and knots, or true direction in miles per hour? I'm going to say it's written down, so it's true. True direction and knots. Yes.
No, it's 0.
What does good cockpit stress management begin with?
You said a naughty word.
Did I?
Yep.
Interesting.
Shall
Good
you
life
elaborate?
stress management. I mean, that's true. But knowing what causes stress, I think, would be the most
Yeah, women.
Really? That's the answer? That is
Women.
the good life stress management?
Women.
That is a terrible answer. That is a terrible answer. Obviously, if you're good at life stress management, you're going to be good at cockpit stress management. But
Are you sure about that?
but that's such a stupid answer.
But it's a question.
The question is, what does good cockpit stress management begin with? The
Yes,
answers are,
I
the
understand.
answers are knowing what causes stress, eliminating life and cockpit stress issues, or good life stress management.
Good life stress management.
I guess that is the most correct answer, but it's a stupid answer.
I will 100% agree with that.
Goodness. Refer to figure 10. Here we go. Number 10. Again. Using a maximum rate of climb. How much fuel would be used from engine start to 6,000 feet pressure altitude? Aircraft weight is 3,200 pounds. Airport pressure altitude is 2,000 feet. And temperature is 27 degrees Celsius.
That's a heavy boy.
We are going to add 12 pounds of fuel for engine start and taxi. And take off all that junk. We're going to increase time, fuel, and distance by 10% for each 10 degrees Celsius above standard. So that's going to be 20%. We're going to increase it. No, 10%. 12%. We're going to increase it 12%. In distances are shown based on 0 winds. Okay. 27 degrees Celsius, 3,200 pounds, 2,000 feet. 3,200. We are climbing 2,000. We're climbing up to 6,000. So we have to figure out how many pounds it takes from 2,000. Right? 4. And we subtract
a Honda S2000 for sale.
What's that from what it takes to get to 6,000? Which is 14. So we subtract, we get 10. And then we add 12. Gives us 22. And then we add 20. No,
I wish I had a garage.
To 22. So that's 22
I would
is
buy
2.2? 2.2? 2.3. 2.5. 2.5. Let's call it 2.5. So that's 25 basically. 25 pounds. 24 pounds.
This is super cool.
Super.
A Honda S2000.
Super. Oh, an S2000? Those are sick.
Yeah.
Have you watched Initial D with us yet?
Yes, I have.
You need to watch it with us again tonight.
You're
I have
watching it
5
again
more
tonight?
questions and then we're watching it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try and stay awake.
Let's do it.
I'm an old man. I'm sorry.
Pitbull. During pre-flight, you need to know fuel
Go find
burn
the door
to
and go through
calculate
it, please.
onboard fuel capacity, takeoff performance, or maximum endurance. That's what we need. In small airplanes, normal recovery from spins may be difficult if the CG is too far rearward and rotation is around the CG. Yes. 47. To keep weight and balance consistent, where do you measure from on an aircraft? The datum.
Middle. The middle.
No, the datum.
The middle.
The datum.
The nipple.
Yes. The formation of either predominantly stratiform or predominantly cumuliform clouds is dependent upon the
X and
stability
W
of the air
intervals.
being lifted. Correct. A detuning of engine crankshaft counterweights is a source of overstress that may be caused by...
I wonder what
Oh,
my
goodness.
vehicle's worth.
of engine crankshaft counterweights. A detuning of engine crankshaft counterweights is a source of overstress that may be caused by, I'm guessing, rapidly closing and opening. Yes, the throttle. That makes sense because the counterweights will get detuned by you changing the speed quickly. Okay. Pilots are required to have the anti-collision light system operating during all types of operations, both day and night. Bet. Alright, grade it. What I get. 84. Let's go. Cool. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. I think I'm gonna call that for tonight. And now now I'm gonna watch like 2 episodes of Initial D, and then I'm gonna go to bed at like 9 because I have to fly tomorrow. Oh, I need a shower too. That's important.
Yeah, that's very important, sir.
Well, yeah, slightly very important, actually. Very slightly important?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
My car is
My car.
priced
car,
between
my car.
$4,419 and $6,280.
Wow. That's wild.
Wow.
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 You can really dance. Oh, wow. You can really dance. Sorry.
Oh my.
Well, I guess I'm done now.
I guess you're done now too.
The end.
The end.